to tip the balance as the world tries to solve some of these global challenges. But I think we would all agree there's so much more potential here to unlock. I know that you all have conversations about some of the headwinds and the frictions that you face, both with the Indian government and with our government. Part of government's job is to create the fair lanes for business and the guardrails. And part of the government's job is to get out of the way so that the private sector can do what it does best, which is create opportunities, create value, create jobs for both of our countries. This theme that you have for this year's summit, Building Bridges, I think is absolutely appropriate because although our countries are far away, we're on distant sides of the planet, those bridges are crucial to enabling us to do business together and to build those people-to-people ties that I talked about before. And of course, with those bridges, I know you all are focused on creating sustainable, inclusive economic models that will help strengthen the lower socioeconomic classes in India, but also to build out that middle class and create an entirely larger group of middle class consumers and citizens and taxpayers and all of the above. We talked a little bit about climate change. The impact on our collective prosperity if we do not solve these climate change problems together is profound. Together, I think we are doing some amazing things, both at the government level and in private sector, to reduce emissions, to help India find a path for growth and development that does not overly exacerbate global climatic challenges. And also that these changes would create the well-paying green jobs that I know we would all like to see. So next week, Minister of Commerce and Industry Goyal will be in Washington, and he'll have a chance to meet with his counterpart, Secretary of Commerce Gina Raimondo. And together they will co-chair the U.S.-India Commercial Dialogue and CEO Forum. This is another one of these crucial links between government and industry that helps us build out this partnership. So, as you can tell, the partnership's deep and wide. I'm still learning quite a bit about India and about our relationships with the private sector, with other governments. But I can clearly tell that this relationship, as fast as it is growing, is providing tremendous benefits for both of our people. And so once again, I thank you. I thank the Indo-American Chamber of Commerce. I thank each of your businesses individually for being the fabric that ties our two countries together.
IECC का प्रोग्राम कर रहे हैं, 8 बिजनेस लीडरशिप है ये. तो क्या एक्सपीरियंसेस हमारे रहे और क्या हमारे फ्यूचर प्लान होने वाले हैं इसमें?
The experience is very evident. Just see today the gathering which is there.
Yeah.
So from year to year, whenever we have this economic summit, we are growing from strength to strength. And it is not just in number, it is in terms of quality participation, the important topics which we discuss in the summit. It is not just giving awards to people, it is having a good discussion with our US counterparts.
Yes.
So it is not just one-sided discussion that Indian people coming. We have very active participation in throughout our sessions from the US parties, the US business people, US embassies, consulates, everyone is participating.
और सर इंडिया के इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ में आप लोग भी एक इम्पोर्टेंट रोल प्ले कर रहे हैं, तो चैलेंजेस भी बहुत सारे हैं, तो इनको किस तरह से देखा जाएगा?
Challenges are there everywhere, you see. The biggest challenge that I think the entire world is facing is, you see, the climate change, the global challenges, these are there. Therefore, those are the areas where we have to unite together.
Yes.
Not just US and America, India, but also, you see, the entire world. So, but at the same time, we have to ensure that there is sustainable growth also.
Yeah.
There can't be to the exclusion of each other, that on one side you have only the climate change concern without, you see, giving due importance to the economy. Therefore, development and climate change, they have to go together. That is a challenge. That is a challenge, and that challenge has to be met with good technology, with renewable energy uses, And you see, by bringing in new change in the mindset of people.
It's a very, very wonderful situation. We are using our demography to a demographic advantage. And we are on the right path. There are so many things we need to correct, there is no doubt about it. But we are in the right path, and Sudhir would be knowing the best. 17% population, for me the test is 70% world population is emitting 4% of carbon emission, His Excellency. This is a fact. So, in the rush to grow, in the rush to create an infrastructure, in the rush to be there on the World Forum, whether we are keeping eye on the basic fundamental issues, answer is yes. First test. Second test. To me, the growth of infrastructure can only be possible through the medium, through the vehicle of road infrastructure. We are creating, His Excellency, 35-kilometer road per day as of today, which is perhaps one of the highest in the world. We are creating the largest network of the road in the country. We are creating the largest network of the port in the country. Definitely, our shared values are the basis of the fundamental relationship, the static relationship. But today we have reached to the place where we are good placed to invest, come do the business and grow the relationship on economic front also. We are a good market, we are a good creator, be in the space of green energy, be in the space of software, be in the space of pharma, in the generic drugs. His Excellency, you must be knowing that there are many Fed-recognized generic drug manufacturing unit which passes every test of the US law. Be in the field of education, Mr. Chauhan is here, need not to introduce him in fact, and so we are growing very fast. And whether we are taking care of fundamentals, my answer is yes. Government initiative is very clear in this regard. So we are not taking our eye off from the fundamentals at all in any situation. Our foreign direct investment policies are regularly changing. What is law? What is rule of law? Rule of law is to interpret the provisions or to implement the provision or to create the provisions in the terms of the need of the society.